Hi again. In this short video I will show you how to start using this image analysis pipeline with the help of Pixi. This will allow you to run your analysis in your PC regardless of the OS you're using. This pipeline has been tested to work in Windows, macOS and Ubuntu. At this point, I assume you're familiar with the concepts of virtual environments, IDEs and version control using it. If you are not, make sure to check this video. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing that we will do is get Pixi installed, and in order to do so, I'll navigate to one of my repositories. We'll use the brain tissue nuclear segmentation. And then we are just going to scroll down until we see the Pixi instructions. Just click on the link, and this will take you to the installation instructions of Pixi. If you are on Linux or macOS, use any of these two commands on your command prompt in order to get Pixi installed. Since we are on Windows, we'll just click on Windows and you just copy this command, you open your command prompt and then you paste it there, Ctrl V and hit enter. Since I have Pixi already installed, I'm not going to do it. Once Pixi is finished downloading and installing, just close your command line, open it again, and then type Pixi. If you see this set of instructions, it means that Pixi is correctly installed. Now we will go back to the repository and clone it, so we can access its code and run it. In order to do so, we'll use git. So I'll open the command prompt again, and first I will navigate to the location where I want to install this pipeline. So I'll open the file explorer, then we'll navigate to my PC, local disk C, users, and my username. So now this is the same level at which we are. If I type directory, it will show me the list of folders that we can see here. So we are at this level. This is the equivalent of typing ls on Unix systems. So now I want to get inside this Pixi test folder. What I'll just do is type cd Pixi test, and now we can see that we are inside of the Pixi test folder. It is empty, so if I type dir, it's going to show me nothing. There's nothing in there. So now at this point I want to clone the repository into this location. What I'll do is go back here and scroll all the way to the top. Just click on this code button and then we'll copy the URL to the repository. I'll open the command prompt again, and now I'm going to type git clone, and I'm going to paste the URL that I just copied. What this is going to do is download the repository inside this Pixi test folder that we had open before. If you don't have git installed, another option is to download this repository as a zip file, and then what you do is unpack it inside the folder of your choice. Okay, so now that we have downloaded the repository and all the files have been extracted here, the only thing that we need to do at this point is go back to the repository and check the Pixi instructions. So it tells us to get inside the folder that we just cloned and run this command. So we'll just copy this, paste it here, and what this is going to do is get inside this folder and look for the Pixi toml and Pixi log files. This is going to tell Pixi which packages to use and install in your virtual environment. Once this is done installing, it's going to launch a Jupyter Lab instance that you can access from your browser. So the Jupyter server instance is starting. And this is how you will see it for the first time. So if you navigate through the folders here and inside Stardist, you can start using the pipeline, reading the code, and executing your analysis. At this point, you can watch the rest of the videos to see how to interact and run your analysis. Since this pipeline uses GPU acceleration, it is important to make a few tests. and those are very easy to run with Pixi. So first thing that I'll do is kill the Jupyter server, and now I'm going to type Pixi run test GPU. This will show you if you have correctly installed TensorFlow and you have access to GPU acceleration both for TensorFlow and Python Esperanto, which are some libraries used in this pipeline. Okay, so everything seems to be fine. It's detecting the OpenCL platforms that are available. This is important for Python Esperanto. And TensorFlow is also detecting the GPUs. If you are on Ubuntu, you might see some issues with the OpenCL platform availables. In that case, type Pixi run fix OpenCL, and that should fix the issue for you.